In every farm, in every commercial farm, there's production room, which is referred as hatchery. So the function of hatchery is to produce fish where spawning take place. Now, we have two ways of running hatchery production, either using the recirculating method or flow-through method. Today, I'm in the production room. I'm going to show you one way of this, which is recirculating. How does it function? Here is this. This is the recirculating system. How it functions is what I'll explain now. This is the tank where the fish is kept, where the production takes place. This system is referred as fish incubator. This is the center tank, which is referred as the segmental tank. This is the biofilter. The two are referred as biofilter. This is where the water is kept, is filled, that's recycling 24 hours. There are pumps inside here that pump the water, and this is ultraviolet light, which disinfects the bacteria in the water in order for the water to be clean for recycling. Now, how it works is this. After filling up this water, and you incubate your fish, your eggs, now the pump will be on where the water will be recycling through the biofilter. The essence of this biofilter is for it to detoxify the water in order for the water not to have bacteria before it reach the fish. Now, this is a comprehensive way of production whereby it is not affordable by all farmers. For you to acquire this system as an incubator in your farm, you must have a huge amount of money. But it is effective. Nevertheless, we have flow-through system whereby there's no need for you to have stagnant water that is recycled. Yeah, flow-through system is only for you to just connect your water, whereby it flows to give your fish fresh water. You can see this one now. Normally, this system runs through system, recirculating system and flow through. If I decide I off this now, the flow through has stopped and the recirculation continues. If I decide I on the flow through and off the recirculation, the water continues coming in. But as a beginner, there's a way you can still run your hatchery or production without going into this gigantic system. Yes, it is very, very intensive running a recirculative system. You can make use of flow through. Your fish will still survive. The production will still go on as long as the water that is coming in is fresh and with no harm to the fish. So using this system, the advantages and disadvantages of the both. Using this system, which is the recirculating system, the advantage is there is that without having water inside tank, outside tank, you have already segmented water in the segmented tank that recycles 24 hours. For example, if your water finish from the tank, which is from the reservoir, you have that confidence that there's water here that recycles. Whereby, if you are using flow through, any moment that your water finish from the tank, your water stops coming. That is the disadvantage of flow through to recirculating system. But where the advantage is of flow through is it is lesser capital intensive. It is not much for you to handle. You can easily connect your running tap to your tank and your production take on. Likewise, the recirculating system whereby you have to have big amount of money. Majorly, it is being done by commercial fish farms where massive production takes place. But for small beginners, which is the small farmer, they normally use flow through. As long as you have your steady water in your reservoir and your pipe is being connected, your pipe is being connected to it that channel the water directly to the tank, they are good to go. The disadvantage of recirculating is if there's no stagnant light. If there's any disappointment in electricity, definitely the functionality of the recirculating will stop. There will not be water, nothing will run because it makes use of light. You can see where it's taking of UV and the pumping machine that pump the water to recycle all 2 days. So if there's no light and there's no any source of power supply, it stops. Therefore, your fish starts suffering for fresh oxygen. Because the water that they'll be in will not be fresh, whereby it can give them more dissolved oxygen. So the advantage, the both system has their own advantage and equally disadvantage. But I advise and encourage the beginners, the fish farmers that are just coming up, not to think or overwhelm themselves about the circulating system. You can easily go by flow through system whereby you connect your pipe directly to the tank, to the reservoir, and you channel your water to the fish. Everything is still going well. Because going by the circulating system is very capital intensive, which I know beginners cannot afford from the beginning. So I believe this explains the two systems well to the beginners and to those who want to venture into hatchery fish production, which is hatchery production. You know which one you can go for and which one you can make use of. The both have their own advantage and disadvantage. And one is lesser capital intensive and the other one is higher capital expenses. So you now know the one that is best for you to go for. If this my video is helpful to you, share, like, comment, and subscribe to my video, to my channel in order to get a subsequent video on aquaculture and fish farm practice.